Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to one last tour of Doom 3, which I probably played in a terrible order. I probably should have just played through the campaign and the expansions at once. I have no particularly good reason why I didn't. The only thing left for us to do is Lost Mission, which... another more evidence that I probably played this in the wrong order. Doom 3 I played the original version on the PC, Resurrection of Evil, the BFG version of the PC, and now Lost Mission will be finished in the BFG version on the console. Though, Lost Mission is interesting in that it was released with the BFG edition. I don't necessarily remember the plot of it because I've only played it once, so... let's stroll down. It's not really memory lane. Is it still memory lane if you don't remember anything? We'll find out. Oh, okay, so you're following Bravo Team. Bravo Team is just kind of like a squad that you were following alongside in the main game, and they were just wiped out.
Quiet. Did you hear that? This is Lee. Give me status. Always clear.
And then this cutscene does play in the main game.
Lead, I'm swinging around left.
Ah, hello. How are you? 1 second while I get a gun. Sir. All I have is a pistol. Does anybody have anything better than a pistol on them? The answer is no. Alright, that's an interesting way to start out the campaign. Although I suppose if you're playing as a character in the in the squad that gets defeated, and you want to emphasize that that character is still relatively cornered and underpowered, starting off with a pistol starting off with a nothing against immediate attackers is one way to do it. Well, let us administer treatment to ourselves. This door is locked, but at least... oh, hello. How much of ammo do I have for this? Yeah, one imp isn't particularly dangerous. In these narrow halls. Especially with the machine gun. Like, it takes them so long to... I think that's also one of the faults of Doom 3 in general. And I think I might have mentioned this a few times throughout the main playthrough, is it just takes so long for bad guys to spawn in, and the gameplay designers are like, let's just have bad guys spawn directly in front of you. Which by itself is a mistake. Like, I get what they wanted to try to do. Like, they wanted to present the idea that you are always in danger. Like, enemies can appear in front of you at all times. So no individual place was entirely safe. But it takes just so long for that teleport to work. Oh, hello. Sir, your tentacle arm could use better aim. Anybody else in here, or is it just... Also, what's the button for the flashlight in this version? There we go. Okay. Ah, nope. Aha. I think that might be the Imp's most dangerous move. Is... Oh, hello. Is jumping at you... Oh, hello. When you're passing through doors. Hello, how are you? Would you like a bullet to the face? Or neckline? Like, if they can catch you by surprise in this game... That's generally the only time they really have success. Oh, hello. Like, that was one of the things that really made the Imp more dangerous in the Doom reboot. Is just their maneuverability. Like, in this game, the Imp is really just kind of able to walk around slowly. Everybody just kind of walks around slowly. Except for the Marines with the shotguns and the Marines with the machine guns. But they have their own AI pathing issues, which are easily exploitable. Also, I forgot how slow you move in general, too. Yeah. Like, after playing so many other games where your characters are incredibly maneuverable, like, this feels much more sluggish in comparison. But that's okay. We can deal. Because the enemies themselves are more sluggish. Oh, hello. Wait, who's attacking me? Where did you come from, sir? You must have come from off camera, where I wasn't looking. Alright. The power is off, the door is locked. The usual assortment of challenges for Doom 3. Or most survival horror, I suppose, really. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Hello, how are you? He just swung at nothing. Just showed that nothing who's boss. Let's grab that on our way back. Are we gonna go back this way? Let's just grab that now. Hello. Can I actually turn the power back off? I mean, I don't need to, because that would be not conducive towards the problem I'm trying to solve. Yeah, see? His only real threat, other than my own lack of, is the capacity for surprise. What are you doing on the floor? Also, conveniently, a medikit right there. That's okay, because now we shall go upstairs, because the lift now has power. It's kind of interesting playing, like, this kind of game. This game was released before checkpoints, so, like, now, like, the BFG just kind of put in an autosave system and hoped for the best. Can I? Nah, that's fine. Whereas, like, I'm guessing they're able to kind of design these levels around that, and essentially turn the autosave into proper checkpoints. Hello. Nope. I think I took like 3 shotgun shells. Oh, hello. And I suppose this game also kind of, like... Excuse me, sir. Yeah, AI pathing, cover system, they're mostly in there. But the focus for Doom 3 was always its lighting, which still looks really good. Okay, so that time, Tentacle Arm guy was more successful. That's okay. Why, hello. My only hope is that the spider creatures don't show up in this DLC, not because they're scary, but because they kind of interfere with the flow of the game. Huh. Now what do I do up here that I couldn't do before? Because I'm pretty sure that's where I started. Or am I supposed to have gone back to where I started because now I've turned on the power? Alright, let's try it. Never mind. Oh, here we go. Is everybody dead?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Just in case. Alright. Let's listen to this person's audio log.
This is the audio log of Chief Alan Rhodes, October 12, 2145. Well, we made significant progress with the field coupler this week. If my calculations are correct, this should provide a considerable boost to the converter's output. I just wish Myers wasn't so damn pushy about this project of his. Now, to be fair, it's actually Betruger's project. Myers is just trying to follow orders and do his job. Anyhow, what we are doing is extremely complex. It requires us to be firing on all cylinders. Spending all of the transference data from Delta had...
I was working with the engineers there before the connection was lost. I don't know what happened to them, but without your help, we may all die. I hope I can count on you. Here's the situation. We were conducting bi-dimensional tests before the attack, and I've lost control of the communication relays. And now we have a functional teleporter still active in the other dimension. And if it's not destroyed, those creatures may be able to use it to reach as far as Earth. You've got to help me. I've done everything I can here, but I don't have enough power to activate the teleporter on this side. The engineers were working with me to redirect auxiliary power from EnPro straight to Exus Labs. But now, looks like you're the only one that can help. I'll upload the array instructions to the SSD at your console. There. Take the SSD and find the main power station in Sector 2. Just plug it into the main terminal and I'll contact you there. Here's very little time. Please hurry.
I'll see what I can do. But you interrupted a very important audio log. You don't even understand how important that audio log was. What email did it get? I'm aware of the ongoing efforts to get the auxiliary core online. However, if we are going to meet Betruger's deadline, I need you to help with the transference data. I'll send over blocks 37 to 52. Please try to get them done as quickly as possible. I just put the kids to bed, even though they are still vibrating from sugar. Bobby went as a cowboy again. Sally went as a devil. I think her princess days are behind her. She made the most adorable pitchfork out of scraps she found in your workshop. Pumpkin carving isn't the same without you, and we can't wait for you to get back. Love, Sharon.
This is the audio log of Chief Alan Rhodes. Chief Alan Rhodes, November 15th, 2145. The situation here in Sector 1 is bad. Shortly after getting the auxiliary grid synced with the main array, we experienced a huge power surge. And the output readings are nominal, which leads me to conclude that it's not the auxiliary core. It sounds like a problem with the main array. Regardless, I started hearing screams and gunfire over one of the channels just before our communications went down. Well, we have been trying desperately to get in touch with Myers over in Exus to see what he knows. Several of my technicians have not reported back yet, and my senior technician described a bloodbath near a coolant transfer zone. Following that transmission, his radio went dead, and I've not heard from him since. A few of my other technicians reported seeing strange creatures appearing out of thin air, and none of them have reported back yet.
None of the strange creatures have reported back?
The rest of my team and myself, we just barricaded ourselves into a control room here in Sector 1, and we will continue trying to get communications working, but I don't know how much longer we can stay here.
Yeah, you're all dead.
That's Chief Rhodes signing off.
Thank goodness. I'm glad we had all that incredibly important information that we couldn't have done without. Let's go to EP Sector 2. EnPro. Okay. Yeah, I believe we've been through EnPro, or at least parts of EnPro for the main campaign. But Exus Labs is a new addition. because the main campaign, I think, only focused on the happenings of Alpha and Delta. Hello! And you too! How are you? Is that behind me? That's behind me. Excellent. Oh, hello. Yeah, like, it's too slow to be really action-packed, and your character's just too overpowered to really be scared of any of these monsters. So, although I suppose at that point then would probably be the argument, why not play it on a harder difficulty? In order to feel the appropriate fear that the designers intended, which I suppose would lead to the question, like, did the designers of Doom 3 intend you to have, like, that intense survival horror-esque fear? Or were they hoping to strike a balance? Because striking a balance isn't easy. Like, you look at a game like Fear, for example. Or Fear 2, which is one of my favorite games of all time. There are two types... Like, the Fear games generally exhibit two types of gameplay. You're either doing the survival horror bit, or you're doing the action bit. And you're very rarely worrying about both at the same time. Oh, hello. Yeah, I should have just used a shotgun. And Fear balanced the horror and the action by separating them. Ah. Ooh, hello. I've got to listen to a PDA in order to unlock this, don't I?
Chris Vargas, November 5th, 2145. Our initial testing on the primary alignment module indicated excessive stress fracturing. I immediately ordered the team to discontinue the tests, and they've been working around the clock to repair the damaged module. Testing will resume once the unit's back online, and I'm pretty confident we'll be ready for next week's load tests for Chief Rhodes. I have also been asked to help Rhodes with the number crunching going on with the transfer data, which I hope to be finished with soon, provided interruptions are at a minimum. Interruptions, like the one earlier this week when Dave Voss, our security officer, insisted I change the code yet again for the cabinet displaying the shotgun my brother sent to me.
Is he feeling nostalgic about interruptions?
I don't know, maybe the guy is just anal about code regulations. Personally, I heard he failed the Marine entrance exams and resents being relegated to security officer. I sent an email off to the guy with the new code. Vargas, signing off.
Oh, you sent an email. Is that the case? Just want to let you know that we've finally received the coupler parts. I'll have a technician bring them down to you as soon as we get the serial numbers logged. Sounds very important. Thanks for covering my shift yesterday. Not sleeping much. The meds have my brain completely scrambled. Glad I have friends who have my back. Did he send it to Alan Rhodes?
This is the audio
Nope.
log of Chief Alan Rhodes, October 12, 2145. Well, we made significant progress with the field coupler this week.
We got to turn Alan Rhodes off. There we go. Alright, so we don't have the passcode for the super shotgun. We're gonna have to see if we can come back later with the code. Which would be nice. If we don't get the gun... If we don't get it, that'll be okay too. I'm sure we'll survive somehow. Ah. Though being able to, like, the shotgun doesn't quite kill off an imp in one shot. So being able to kill off an imp in one shot would be nice. But like you get I'm sure by the end of this DLC I'll have all the arsenal I need. Oh, hello. Where did you go? And we got some health. Did we pick up a PDA? Yes, we did, for David Voss. Per our discussion, I've changed the security code of my display cabinet to 731. Can you please check with Central Security to determine if changing the code bi-monthly is necessary? The shotgun is there for display only. I don't even know if it actually works. Finch has talked to the guys in communication, is pretty certain he can receive a feed of the football game on Sunday. I secured plenty of beer. Did that shipment of dehydrated hot wings come in yet? Go Texas. Who on earth says go Texas when they're talking about football? Like, if you're gonna root for the Dallas Cowboys, do you say, go Texas? Dave, I regret to inform you that a shipping container addressed to you has ruptured in transit and the contents have been lost. What the hell was in that thing? If you want what is left of it, come get it soon because it is stinking up the holding bay. But yeah, if you're going to reference... Like, if you're gonna put in this, like, additional, material, it should still be relatively realistic. How do I go back to the place of which I was from that had the shotgun? I think it was in this direction. The answer is yes. There we go. Code is 731. Ah, it's from Sarge. Because, of course, I needed to be on some sort of easy street with shotguns. Although, let's see exactly how much ammo this is going to eat up, because it does... Yeah, hello. Eat up a lot of ammo. Oh, hello. Comparatively. Doesn't, like, and there's also the time between shots as well. Alright, let's go back down, explore, do the usual thing. Also fight demons? Maybe. Ah, grenades. Fantastic. Okay, let's open this lock. Hello, how are you? Did they try strategy, or was that more of... I would imagine that would have been more pre-programmed routes. I was gonna say, like, are any of these barrels actually close enough to him to do any sorts of damage? And the answer was yes. Oh, those are the barrels that take, like, a good minute for them to actually explode. In case you want to make plans or tactics. Yep. I figured it would be wasteful to do like 2 double-barreled shotgun blasts in a row. Oh, hello. Ah. This is probably where that scientist guy was sending me. Think. That's where I'm going. So that's all that matters. Ah, hello. Sir, you're not allowed to pick Oddjob. He's been banned.
Please insert SSD drive. Drive accepted. Stand by.
Ah, the gravity gun that they borrowed from Half-Life
I'm getting a link to the SSD
2
drive.
because they knew that it was
Showing
cooler.
that the auxiliary power unit isn't coming online. And it looks like you'll need to prime the flow systems. If you haven't already found one, there should be an ionized plasma levitator nearby. Some of the techs call it a grabber gun. Don't worry, this is a common problem with these systems. You should be able to extract plasma from a working conduit and force it into the non-working one. That should be sufficient to prime the unit. One moment. I'll open the shielding.
They call it a grabber gun.
The shield should be open.
Like, a grabber gun sounds like the generic cereal brand of the gravity gun.
Good. I'm getting adequate readings from the power converters. Now we just need to get that power rerouted here. Head to the terminal in the lower level. Hurry. We don't have a lot of time.
Use the console in the lower something something, because that's as far as we're going to tell you. All right. They buried this place. Hello? Demons? Okay, so that's locked. We're gonna have to take the ladder down, which is fine. We can somehow... Ooh. Oh. Is that a, what are those things called in, I think I kept calling it the wrong name when I was playing Doom 2. What did I keep calling it? Did I call it an Archon all the time? Ah. Oh, now he's with me. Hello. And I'm almost dead, but he's dead, so that's good. Okay. I figured I wouldn't be able to grab onto that ladder because I was stuck here. Alright. It's interesting to see, like, even all the way towards, like, this DLC, there's still enemies that the main campaign wasn't even able to fit in, and they were able to, like, alright, let's bring this back. Let's bring this idea back, even if it is in a DLC, in an expansion, or in a new edition that came out like a decade or so after the core campaign. Which still makes it a more interesting boss fight than any of the bosses in the main... What was the other DLC called? Nobody knows. Impossible to check. 1 second while I find out. Okay, so the other DLC was Resurrection of Evil, of which the boss might have appeared in, I just don't remember at the moment, which is fine. Was this where I came from? No, it is not. Okay, this is the upper level where the evil was, before it joined me for some reason. It probably was safer up here, and trying to fight me down there was its ultimate downfall. Nope, I just went backwards. Let's try that again. Do I need to do that?
Excellent, that's it. Now, I need you here at the Exus Labs. From where you are, head through Mars City sublevel. It's the fastest way. Move quickly. I'll explain more when you get here.
Oh, hello. Okay, good. That was fast. Oh, hello. I was not expecting, is it called an Archon? I don't remember. To only take like a couple hits, and that was it. But we're out of EP Sector 2, onto Service Sublevel. But not tonight. I think this is where I will stop for the night. Got any suggestions?
Local security lockdown is in effect. Service sub-level access is restricted.
For something to play next, leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.